if you are looking for the new pixel art RPG game Android iOS, so you come to the right channel. This video will show you the best one and why I put this game into the list. I will explain in the video, so make sure you watch this video to know the actual gameplay. Thanks for watching, sir. Top 12 New Best Graphic Pixel Art Games for Android iOS. Eye-catching visual. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Minden Space Mining Dungeon. Minden Space Mining Dungeon. This best new pixel art RPG game is really interesting. We'll play a single player and do an adventure into the cave. We must try to get into the bottom of the floor by finding the ladder. There is a compass on the screen that will help us find it. The gameplay of this new pixel art RPG is, we'll find a monster and slash them with pickaxe or your gun. Switching the gun while in combat is able to do a dash to dodge. Get a loot box for another gun and equip it on your characters. Try to get as many ore as you can because while we are at the spaceship, we need to sell your ore to get money. There is some NPC that allow us to have conversation between them. Such a fun game. The best new game pixel art RPG Android iOS. The Witch Knight. The Witch Knight. This is the best new 2D open world game RPG on mobile. We will play as the witch and have one pet as a fellow. We will fight the monster together. The gameplay is quite simple because most of the skill and basic attack allow us to do an auto. We can explore the whole world into new places based on the character level. The higher your level, that means more places will be unlocked. We can enter the village and interact with another NPC at houses. Such a fun game, and remember to challenge yourself by killing a monster on the world map. Most of the monsters will attack you aggressively with massive number. But you will have an area of effect skill to make yours survive. The best 2D open world game RPG mobile. Epic Garden. Epic Garden. This best pixel art game is truly amazing. We can build up the building to do many features like summoning, buying some stuff and earning some resources. But the main gameplay is we will fight against the monster in a dungeon-based game. Every dungeon has some waves. The higher the wave level, the strongest enemy will be. At the end of the waves, mostly we will face a huge monster with a huge area of effect skill. I'm really waiting for new features coming up on Epic Garden, which are a pet system to strengthen our character's battle power, costume style to look way more stylish, and artifact system to boost the power of our equipment. You can do a free reroll gacha once a day and get a nice grade of equipment. This pixel art RPG game should be played online. Eternal Three Kingdom. Eternal Three Kingdom. This is a new pixel art game with a combination of RPG and RTS or real-time strategy gameplay. The main gameplay is we must upgrading the characters and build up the best team's combat power. Summoning new hero will grant your team's power significantly. If you are lucky enough to get every character's exclusive weapon, then they will have a special attributes point and special skill. How we play this pixel art RPG game is by tapping the screen into the area that we want to move, or just type the auto button to let the game play by itself. The story of this best pixel art game is based on the Chinese theme, which is the most popular character Lu Bu. Abyss and War. Abyss and War Strategy RPG. This new pixel art RPG game has a strategy-based game. So, we will explore the mini-world with our tank and try to find a new continent. Sometimes we will find a hidden treasure around the corner of the area. When we enter the combat, all of the characters will release their ultimate skill automatically. The best strategy is we put the tanker type heroes in front and support the magician at the back line. After we kill the elite buff, then we are allowed to pick one buff to support the characters. Remember to increase your character's attribute after they have a level up. The best pixel art game strategy RPG mobile. Nightingale. Nightingale. These pixel art 2D games make me pretty easy falling in love into the graphic. It's totally something new and refreshing in the mobile world industry. After we got Octopath Traveler, then Nightingale comes with a similar concept with a better battle mechanism. The enemy is moving while they are doing an attack and not just still stand. We all can explore the open world and visit the houses. The village seems pretty alive because it has so much NPC around us. Try to interact with them to know the storyline because this 2D game has a story-driven base game. The gameplay is a classical turn-based RPG. Some of the characters can do a healing and dealing damage. It depends on the character characteristic. Best new 2D RPG game mobile. Triple Fantasy Card Master. Triple Fantasy Card Master, such a nice enhancement graphic of pixel art game that comes into card battle master gameplay. We must adjust the best deck formation before we enter the battle. Even the card will deploy randomly, but adjusting it before the combat is pretty important. We can level up the card and obtain a new card by gacha. The battle mechanism is we can do some combination attack like elemental combos and job combos. Those combos will be pretty helpful for killing the enemy faster. It also has a sub combinations like same job combination, same class combination, different job combination, and same class combination. So we need to learn those combos to increase our winning chance significantly. Best pixel art game RPG mobile. Pixel Tribe Viking Kingdom. Pixel Tribe Viking Kingdom. Wow, this game is really addictive. We need 1,000 minutes to enjoy this game because every time we build a house or another building, we need more time to upgrade it. We are also able to equip our Vikings. His appearance will adjust based on the equipment we are equipping. The battle mechanism is pretty easy to understand. We just need to aim the enemy with our skill. It's not a complicated gameplay, so newbies will be easier to understand. While we in the village, remember to keep the hero doing their work and sell some stuff to get gold money. This pixel art RPG game has a very good rating on Play Store and has been downloaded by 100,000 players that show us how impressive the game is. Elemental World. Elemental World. After a failure on Play Store and the game has been shutting down, finally the Elemental World is coming again on the Play Store with a better review. This pixel art RPG game has a roguelike game, so we will come deep into the dungeon and the enemy will become stronger and more intense. The gameplay of the Elemental World is we can do a combination between three main elements: fire element, earth element, and water element. Each of these elements will make a difference in the new elements. They are based on the combination we do. It feels like a Guardian Tale but less storyline. Caliber League. Caliber League Idol RPG. The best character design in pixel art style. Look at how good the art and cool of the visual graphic are. This is one of the best idol RPG games with the pixel art RPG genre. Unfortunately, it is only available in a certain region, which is Australia. Caliber League Idol RPG lets the player faster the gameplay twice and does an auto skill. All of the heroes will wait for their cooldown skill in a few seconds. I really love that the skill animation is pretty nice. Before or after we start the battle, we will get a little cutscenes about the storyline. With many humor, you will see such a fun dialogue anyway. The best new pixel art RPG games Android iOS. Destiny Saga. Destiny Saga. Come on, bring it out now. I really love to play this pixel art RPG game when in CBT testing. Everything seems really perfect, so adorable. It's truly the next level of Xenonia and Inosia game, but it's kind of an open world pixel art game. Actually, it has a dungeon crawler gameplay. We are only able to speak with the other NPC while we are in the tavern. Then we must follow the quest into the dungeon. The combat mechanism is very amazing. We can switch the characters in-game and adjust their strength depending on the enemy combat style, which is long range or melee. This pixel art RPG game is a single player. It's full of story-based game. On YouTube, it suddenly get a trending topic for the pixel art game genre. Dungeon Slasher. Dungeon Slasher. This is the best pixel art game Android iOS, especially on action RPG hack and slash games. We can select a skill to acquire from 3 skill selections. The player needs a high focus while playing games because the number of the enemies spawn is pretty much. They all will attack you at the same time with a quite fast attack speed. In mid-game, there is a shop that will come suddenly and take your time for buying some equipment or any stuff. Try to play with various class selections: Knight, Fighter, Slayer, Gunner, Mage, Mercenary, Hunter, Ronin. The best pixel art game RPG mobile.